Don't fall down. Don't fall down. I didn't fall down. Morning world, and welcome to, oh you are stupid, welcome to Tuesday the 13th of December. You know, he's run out of there, run around the back of there, and now can't work out how to get down there. I don't know. Okay, so the class, Arion 470, left yesterday. That is no longer in the stable. It was one of those things where I spoke to David and said, look, I've not really had a chance to do anything with it. The weather's not been with me and stuff going on with family and everything else has kind of stopped me doing anything. He said, oh, don't worry. He said, you could have it back in the summer. He said, and if not that one, he said, maybe we'll drop you over a 5 Series. I said, oh, could I borrow one for a make? And he goes, well, yeah, probably, you could do that. So yeah, that's not the end of the story for the class. Well, it is for this year, but next year I'm hoping that we'll do some similar stuff again, and I'll see if I can talk local dealers into lending me tractors and loaders and stuff like that. And maybe I won't need to buy a new tractor because I could just borrow theirs once a year for, you know, a couple of days here and a couple of days there and do all my transport. Yeah, that would be cheeky, wouldn't it? Good idea though. And yeah, while David was here collecting the class, I sort of mentioned, I said, do you do anything sort of small handler size machines? I said something that would kind of take the place of my Mustang if I was looking to replace the Mustang. And he said, yeah, he said, we do. He said, have you heard of, I think it's Lieberman? And I said, yeah, the little grey and yellow machine. He goes, well, they're actually grey and green. He said, they're in our colours. Apparently, Class have a partnership with Lieberman or something, and so they have a small handler, 4-wheel drive, pivot steer and steering, perhaps a little bit bigger than that, with a telescopic boom and side entrance. And I said, I wouldn't mind trying one of those one day. He goes, well, we have actually got one. He said, we got one on demo. He said, but I'm not sure if it's already sold. He said, if it's already sold, then obviously you can't have it. But he said, I might be able to arrange for you to have it for a couple of days. And I was trying really hard not to get it covered in he said, if you want to come and have a play, and he says, it comes with a full set of tools. I said, what do you call a full set? He said, a full set, you know, bucket, pallet forks, grab, everything you would need. He said, it's an agricultural spec machine and it comes with everything. I said, that sounds expensive. He goes, it is. He goes, hair. He said, everything is expensive this day and age. But like I said to David, I love the Mustang, and the chances are I will never sell it. Unless somebody offers me stupid money for it, I probably would never sell that. But as far as a small handler is concerned, something that can go on the road, because this thing, I think it only does 30 kph, so it's not very fast. But how often do I need to go backwards and forwards from here to the other farm? And all right, it's only like 20 mile an hour, but that's push bike speed. So it's still 35, 40 minutes, and I could be at the farm with it. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe that would be the next phase forward for the farm as far as the handler is concerned, is to look at something like that. So I think that's maybe tractors now for the rest of this year and the beginning of next year. I've got no work for tractor to do. There is nothing here for tractor to do. Once I got the hedge trimmer off this, it was kind of, unless it goes snow ploughing, it's kind of not going to go anywhere or do anything. But a handler this time of year, I use every single day. So maybe that's what we'll try. We'll see if we can get a couple of the local dealers to lend me a handler to play with bales and mucking out and chipping in and stuff like that. What do you reckon? That's a good idea? I reckon it's a good idea. I let it take my mind off what's going on. Hey? Have I got a new toy? Yeah. They bought me something to play with. It's a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. Class Western said, "Would you like to play with our little telehandler?" We've got a little telehandler that's out on demo, and I said, "Oh yeah, is it a little one?" He goes, "Yeah, it's only a little one." It's not that little.
I've got to try and remember how to drive it myself, yeah.
They told me it was a little one.
That's it. You want to see the big one?
Oh, all right. It's not that little, is it? That's a serious piece of kit, that is. I'm not complaining it's a bigger machine, it's just, no, I can certainly do stuff with it. We were looking to replace our skid steer.
Oh yeah?
But that's 3 times the size of our skid steer.
Is it?
Yeah, probably.
So you're going to be too big for you?
Yeah, but that won't mean I won't play with it. Yeah, I'll still play with it.
I'm going to make 2 trips with it.
Yeah? That's 2 trips more than me then.
Yeah, so go drop the fork down there.
Yeah.
And then come back and get the other.
Okay, all right. I'll witness it. There's the boss himself. Do you know, I never even heard that thing start up. It's quiet. I thought you said it was a little one.
It is a little one.
Okay. So how big's the big one?
Big.
Bigger than that?
A lot bigger than that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm certainly going to have some fun with it. That's for sure.
Well, hopefully it'll go in the sheds.
Yeah, well, I will be.
You'll find
I will be very careful about the first try in and out of the shed. So yeah, it's going to be tight. Yeah, it will be tight. So.
It'll be fine.
Oh, that's bloody cold, isn't it?
It's cold.
Yeah, my guy, because I was just up in doing looking at a job in Slivers, and my guys rang out and said, "Were you expecting a machine to turn up today?" I said, "Maybe, yeah." He goes, "Is he here? Is he in the yard?" "No, he can't get in." "Well, how big is it?" "Oh, it's quite big." It's like, oh, okay. Right.
No, brilliant.
Yeah, we'll let him unload that, and yeah, we'll look forward to having a play with that. Yeah. Well, it's got all the bits you need.
Yeah, should do. Should have everything you require.
Yeah. That's it. The salesman's getting a driving lesson off the delivery driver, then I'll get a driving lesson off the salesman. But I'm kind of hoping it's going to be fairly, you know, obvious what does what. And if it's not, I'll soon find it out. I'm just looking for the dog seat. Nothing looks very obvious for a minute. This is going to be fun. Go open that gate. Was that as much fun as it looked?
Brilliant.
Corn, Bennett, that's cold. Right, well, we're going to have to come back to the handler. Oh, we don't have time for that right now because I've got a job to do for a private client up in the town. The guys have already gone ahead. It's garden, roadside garden hedge, Lonicera hedge actually, that's completely overgrown, got totally out of hand, and the client wants to get it back into hand. So basically we're going to smash it to pieces with the flail. So I started, the tractor was cold this morning, didn't really want to start, so I basically started it up, went out, had a cup of coffee. We're just coming out of the blue now, so I'm kind of happy to travel. Yeah, I don't like messing with a very, very cold engine. Right, we'll catch up when we get there, all right? Right, been given the thumbs up. Let's do it. I wondered why it had gone quiet up here. All the lads had disappeared until I just came up and opened the gate, and now I know why it's gone very quiet up here. Because they're drinking tea. Look at them. Yeah. Hey, alright for some, innit? Right, I want to get home, so I'm not having a cup of tea. I'm going to crack on. Another happy customer. So one more little piece of field hedge to do for this client, And we are done up here. Back on the road, so we'll have some flashy lights on. Yeah, it's a bit overgrown down here. Could do with someone down here with a flail edge trimmer.